Good morning, Rutgers. I'm Kim Bollard.
And I'm Masiel Torres. We've got a great show lined up for you. It is Thursday, October 20th, 2016.
So today we're going to paint the town scarlet with Jenny Goldberg at the Black Student Social.
That looks fun. I see some of
like
my friends. Kim and I will give you the regional forecast for the day.
And I'm going to talk to Tara Reid from Rutgers No More.
Also, Chloe Cooper is going to tell you about The Fly, playing on our channels this month. Haven't you seen it? It's
I haven't seen it, but it sounds gross. I don't know. I feel like a giant fly is going to appear. Well, let's start the show. You're watching Wake Up Rutgers on our UTV. Hello, Rutgers. It's great to be here on this beautiful Thursday morning.
We're here to wake you up every Thursday morning with all of the exciting news, events, and weather on campus.
Well, so this week, violence prevention and victim assistance is turning the campus purple, where students wear purple to show support for victims of sexual assault.
I think it's such a great initiative that we're finally talking about these things on campus and doing something not only to raise awareness, but to
help people out.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think it's really great. So that's a really great event that's happening, and there have been some other great events as well. We're going to check that out with Jenny Goldberg. She went to the Black Student Social, so let's check that out.
Hello Rutgers, I'm Jenny Goldberg, and today I'm here at the Black Student Social event at the Paul Robeson Cultural Center. Let's go check it out. What brought you out here today?
Well, I understood that there was a welcome event going on for our African American students, and so as Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs, I want to come out and be in those spaces where students are and show support and see how things are going.
I came to this event last year when it first started as a transfer student actually, and it was really fun, so I decided to definitely come out another year, and once again, it is fun.
It was an opportunity to connect with the different students across all 5 campuses, as well as the Paul Robeson staff, the opportunity to interact and meet David Jones.
What was your favorite activity about today's event?
I like that they had the board games and stuff. Me and my friends were playing Uno for a while.
The DJ is really good, like playing current music as well as throwbacks.
How many years has the Black Student Social event been going on?
Sure, this is actually our second year doing the Black Student Social. It's an opportunity for students to come together, welcome students back to the university for the new academic year, and for them to feel part of the community, create this home away from home mentality where students can really engage with one another across different student organizations, cultural backgrounds within the Black community, and really just feel at home here in this space, and hopefully be able to use that momentum throughout the rest of the academic year through the different programs that we'll offer.
What are some other events that the PRCC is going to hold?
We have a handful of events that are happening throughout the fall semester. Our one that's coming up most forthcoming is our Harambe leadership training.
Do you plan on coming to any PRCC events in the future?
Oh yes, absolutely. It's a great space to like come, hang out.
Yes, definitely. The PRCC always has great events and a lot of great food. Oh, that was another good part of today is the food. They got it catered by Deltas, and there was a lot of good soul food, so I'll definitely be coming back to all of their events.
Well, Rutgers, I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. Until next time, keep painting the town scarlet. I'm Jenny Goldberg, RUTV.
So that looked like a lot of fun.
And she got free food.
She got that free food.
Free
and
food.
you were saying that you used to work there.
Yes, I did. Shout out to Prosper. He was the best boss, hilarious guy. Always tried to hit me with his very, he has a cane that's very like embroidered. I don't know, he's a very strange person, but he's
That's
awesome.
so funny. Well, we're about to take our first break, but before we go, let's see how much you know.
Rutgers No More aims to end what on college campuses?
We'll find out the answer right when we get back after this.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I can run today. I'm really busy and, wait, what? You're running there? I did not know this. I didn't even know that was a place.
Do you know all the places on campus where you can work out and exercise? Well, we do, and we want to share that with you. Werblin Recreation Center is located on Bush campus on the corner of Frelinghuysen and Bartholomew Road. Werblin has everything from badminton courts to an Olympic-sized swimming pool. The Livingston Recreation Center is located on Road 3 off of Joyce Kilmer Avenue. This center has a full weight room, hosts many different classes, and even has a spa located right inside to help you relax after a tough workout or maybe just a tough exam. The Cook Douglas Recreation Center is located on Beale Road across from the Cook Student Center. This recreation building comes equipped with a fun fitness center, pool, and racquetball courts for those of you who like sports with a little danger. The College Avenue Gym is located directly on College Avenue, right next to the Student Center. This location has multiple gyms and basketball courts, power and conditioning rooms, and is the only location with a rock wall. The Rutgers Fitness Center is located on Easton Avenue on the College Avenue campus. This is the only location that is just a fitness center, so this might be the place for people looking to just work with weights and machines. Rutgers also has multiple bike and walking paths that run throughout all the campuses. You can find a map of all the paths at rudocs.rutgers.edu/bikewalk. Most facilities are open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. until 11:30 p.m. Weekend hours vary, but you can find out more information about the facilities and their hours at recreation.rutgers.edu.
Welcome back, Rutgers. Before the break, we asked Rutgers No More aims to end what on college campuses?
And it's time to find out the answer, and that is domestic violence and sexual assault.
So that really ties into the theme of this week and this month. Between this and VPVA, I'm really glad to see some positive initiatives to ending sexual assault on campuses. It's actually Sexual Assault Awareness Month, the whole month of October, and VPVA is doing some stuff this week to turn the campus purple to raise awareness. Yeah, I'm very excited about that.
Like I said before, it's so nice to have these conversations now because you just see it. I feel like it's always been an issue, but it's more prevalent now in the news because people are
taking
talking
action.
about it.
People are talking about it, and they're taking initiative and action, which I find to be really fantastic, and it gives me a lot of hope.
Very inspiring. So let's take a look at the weather now.
Yeah. So. So today's weather won't be quite as nice as yesterday's. Most of the day will be cloudy and humid, and the temperature will hover in the 60s for most of the day. This is slightly above the average high for this time of year. Speaking of high temperatures, the past few days have been so warm that some areas in New Jersey have set new record highs. I believe it. It's hot.
I definitely do. Looking ahead, tomorrow the weather won't break any records, but will still be quite warm. It will be in the upper 70s with showers throughout the day. The showers are expected to continue into Saturday, but should clear up by Sunday. If you want the latest weather, follow RUTV Weather Watchers on social media or check out their forecast every 15 minutes on our channel 23.1.
So it's finally going to get a little cooler after this week.
No.
I know, but it's been so hot. I'm ready. I'm ready for the
I don't think I'll
colder
ever
weather.
be ready.
Really?
I saw a picture of like someone shoveling snow, and I'm like, I'm not.
Oh no, I'm not ready for that.
No.
Listen, I'm just ready for wearing like a jacket and like, you know, being able to wear pants and not sweat.
I agree.
So it's gonna happen. So we'll be right back after this with your news and events.
What are you doing? It's only October 1st.
Want to celebrate Halloween all month long? Then spend all of spooky October at the Rutgers Cinema for their very first Halloween Fest. Every Saturday at 10 p.m., the Rutgers Cinema will be playing classic horror movies to celebrate this scary Halloween. The movie lineup includes Friday the 13th, Psycho, It Follows, Evil Dead 2, Shaun of the Dead, and more. Tickets are $7 with a Rutgers ID and $9.50 for the general public. Rutgers Cinema is a state-of-the-art digital theater that provides first-run movies at a discounted rate, staff-friendly showtimes, marked-down menu prices, events, and festivals. Rutgers Cinema is located in the plaza at Livingston Campus in Piscataway. Contact them at 848-445-1124. To purchase tickets, visit rutgerscinema.com. Happy Halloween!
So during the break, Masiel and I were talking about all of the great things happening this month, from Domestic Violence Awareness Month to some great things happening on campus. In fact, you can check out the Rutgers Theater Company's performance of Absolutely Perhaps this Saturday, October 22nd at 2 p.m. The play is a thrilling puzzler about relative truths and neighborhood gossip. Sponsored by Mason Gross's School of the Arts, you can check this show at the Levin Theater. The ticket price for the general public is $25, alumni, employees, and senior citizens is $20, and students will pay $15. You don't want to miss this performance. For more information, visit masongross.rutgers.edu.
I'm sorry, but every time I hear that, I think of Gossip Girl.
You think of Gossip
Neighborhood
Girl?
Gossip?
Neighborhood
Is
Gossip.
it anything like that, do you know?
I
I'll
am
go.
actually not sure what this show is about, besides the puzzling truths and neighborhood gossip, but I'm kind of curious.
I mean, I
so-
love gossip, I'm not going to lie.
Oh, as journalists, we kind of have to. It's our thing.
We love the story, we love knowing. But
We
I will
love
say
to
one
hear
thing.
about it.
I will not spread gossip.
We don't
but
participate.
I do love to know.
We will listen. Oh, yes, we
You
will.
tell me and I will listen. But we can take a break from midterms and de-stress with some fun tunes. Rupert presents October Karaoke tomorrow, October 21st, from 8 p.m. to 11 at the Graduate Student Lounge on College Ave. Join Rupa in the Department of Leadership and Experiential Learning for a night of karaoke, prizes, and fun. There will be a chance to win 2 floor seats to Beats on the Banks featuring Logic. For more information on this fun event, visit rupa.rutgers.edu or facebook.com/rupapresents. Sorry about that. And that sounds like fun. Have you been to these events yet?
I haven't.
They are a lot of fun.
But I love karaoke, and I want to make that happen. I
true.
just love screaming into a microphone and pretending that I know how to sing.
I love karaoke, but I'm actually not a great singer at all.
That's okay. That's the point of karaoke. It's like
That's
you're
true.
supposed to be bad.
That's true, and you can always sing like Frozen or something Disney and make it work.
Yeah, you're right. Well, some other cool things that are happening at Rutgers, residents of the Hellier House, a living learning community under the School of Environmental and Biological Sciences, have taken part in developing the new Are You Ready to Farm program. This initiative, led by Hellier House students and Bill Chlubick, a professor and agricultural agent for Rutgers Cooperative Extension, who is an advisor for the hall, will provide residents with the opportunity to grow their own food and raise chickens this academic year. The inspiration behind Are You Ready to Farm came from the president of the Governing Council for Hellier House, R. Emmett Brennan. He says, agriculture is a part of the history of the Hellier House. The Hellier House provides low-cost housing to agricultural students who can't afford to live on campus. So in exchange for scholarships and reduced housing costs, they cook meals for each other, do all the cleaning and grocery shopping, and maintain the building. The Are You Ready to Farm program is designed to introduce farming to students who are interested in this trade by covering topics such as how to apply for grants to buy land, make a business plan, and do record keeping. Amy Shea, A junior environmental science major who lives in the Hellier House says, "This is so different than the standard college experience. Fresh vegetables have way more flavor, and watching your food grow is awesome." Students who want to work with the greenhouse and get involved in research projects can earn 3 credits for their work. For more information on this new course and how to get involved in this initiative, please visit news.rutgers.edu.
That is so
That sounds so cool. I want to learn how to grow
Yes.
vegetables.
I always say, I think I've mentioned it on the show before, but my grandfather, he has a farm.
Yes, you have mentioned that.
So I need to learn the family business.
You gotta learn the family trade if journalism doesn't work out.
Exactly.
You know?
I can go farm in the island mountains of the Dominican Republic and make coffee beans and grow my chickens. And
Sounds like a dream.
Right?
Grow coffee beans.
I'm just
Ship them to me.
fresh coffee. Yeah, I can make a business out of that. I
be
tell my
amazing.
grandpa all the time, I'm like, are you going to leave that for me in your will? But sometimes he says yes, sometimes he doesn't. So, in other news, the Our Family Fall Festival, held annually at the President's Residence before the Rutgers University homecoming football game, has forged a new tradition in bringing together alumni and their small children. President Robert Barchi, alongside with his wife Frances, originally pitched the concept of a family-friendly, alcohol-free tailgating event to the Alumni Association back in 2014. The celebratory event, designed for young kids to participate in homecoming festivities, includes seasonal foods, arts and crafts, carnival games, and animal attractions like pony rides and a petting zoo. The festival is a great way for alumni with family obligations to maintain their ties to their alma mater and foster a sense of community with their fellow peers. Donna Thornton, Vice President of Alumni Relations, Annual Giving and Communications, says many young alumni have told her how much they appreciate being included in this event, geared towards this particular stage in life. She says, being Scarlet Forever is a lifelong family that is always there for one another. For more Rutgers news and events, visit news.rutgers.edu.
I think that's a really nice thing
That
that
is so
people can,
nice.
they don't have to find a babysitter. They can bring their family along with them, and it's really great for, you don't really think about it at that stage of your life. You're going to probably have children and you're going to have families, and I think it's really great that they can be included.
It's a good way to include them, come back to campus, and not relive your college years because you'll never get that back, and you're not there anymore. So why not embrace the stage you're at?
Yeah, I
Have
think
fun
that's
with your
really
kids.
great. They appeal to so many stages of life, and I think that's really great.
That's awesome.
So we will be right back after this with Tara Reid from the No More.
Attention Rutgers students. Are you tired of waiting in long lines for your refund check? Students are highly encouraged to sign up for electronic deposit with RU Scholar Refund for the fastest, safest, and most convenient way to receive refunds. Log in with your net ID and a valid Rutgers email address at finservices.rutgers.edu/OTB. Funds are available for immediate use. All students enrolled in RU Scholar Refund by October 1st are entered to win one of 5 $75 gift cards. Learn more at studentabc.rutgers.edu/electronic refunds.
Do you like kicking back in your free time? Sometimes the dorms can get stuffy and boring, so head on over to the Rutgers Zone. Need somewhere to watch sports? Need to satisfy that ice cream craving? Or are you tired of your old video games? Rutgers Zone is where you need to visit. Enjoy some games, food, TV, karaoke, and so much more. And don't forget to ask for those ice cream toppings. With all of the cool things at the Rutgers Zone, why would you even leave? If you are on Livingston campus, make sure you swing by the Rutgers Zone, just a bus stop away. For more information, please visit zone.rutgers.edu.
So welcome back. We're here with Tara Reid from Rutgers No More. So Tara, what is Rutgers No More and how did it get started?
So Rutgers No More is a student-run advocacy organization that works alongside the National No More campaign as well as Rutgers University's End Sexual Violence Initiative, to break down the barriers of stigma, silence, and shame that keep survivors and really anyone from talking about sexual assault and domestic violence.
That's fantastic. And how did it get started here at Rutgers?
So we started as a campaign on campus last October, actually, so just about a year ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
It's pretty
and
recent.
now we're actually a university recognized organization as of the beginning of this semester. And I think we really took off with our online presence because that's where we had our hashtag #RUSaysNoMore. And under that hashtag, we have accumulated over 800 photos of students
Wow.
advocating for this cause.
Yeah, I've seen them around campus, and I think that's so, so wonderful. So how is Rutgers No More different from existing Rutgers sexual assault and domestic violence initiatives such as VPVA happening on campus?
I think that Rutgers No More is different from existing sexual assault and domestic violence initiatives because we are completely student run, and I think because of that it makes students more willing to talk to us about these issues and really like come to us for, you know, support in any way.
Yeah, it's definitely great when students feel that they have somebody they can trust, such as their peer, to help them out if they're having a rough time. So
Yeah.
I think that's a really great thing. Does Rutgers No More work with existing Rutgers organizations, or does it work independently?
We work very closely with violence prevention and victim assistance. We've been a proud advocate of VPVA since the beginning, and we're constantly helping each other out in any way we can.
That's fantastic. I think both of you are doing great things,
Thanks.
great things on campus. So what is Rutgers No More currently working on this semester?
Well, speaking of VPVA, this month is Domestic Violence Awareness Month,
Yes,
and
it
this week is Turn the Campus Purple, which is VPVA's event. So all week there will be events that really target intimate partner violence and domestic violence. So we are supporting VPVA and spreading that message and trying to get our members to go and join them with that.
So what can Rutgers students do to turn the campus purple, so to speak?
Well, today actually we are having a purple OOTD, Outfit of the Day competition. So I've got my purple shirt on, so you could submit your photos to VPVA or to Rutgers No More. And all this week you can find on campus people around advocating for this cause.
That's fantastic. So does Rutgers No More provide any services to those who are affected by sexual assault or domestic violence?
Well, at our meetings, we always try to have a safe place for anyone to come and talk about their thoughts, their experiences, and really just like support them by listening and being a friend. Because that's really like why we do this in the first place. However, for professional help, we always suggest going to VPVA.
Of course, it's definitely great that there's somebody they can go to on a peer level that can kind of give them that extra support they need to get professional help. So I think that's fantastic. Where can students go to find out more information about Rutgers No More?
You can visit our Facebook page at Rutgers No More if you want to get involved in the movement, or if you have an organization of your own that you want Rutgers No More to come and have a conversation with. You can message us there, find our email address there, and we'd be glad to help.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much, Tara. We'll be right back after this break.
The Rutgers University Infectious Disease Practice is a health clinic that provides medical care, treatment, and services to over 1,400 HIV-infected individuals. They serve the city of Newark and its surrounding communities where there is a high incidence of poverty, hunger, substance abuse, and mental health issues. Due to limited funding, the clinic is seeking donations in order to keep supporting patients' educational, psychosocial support, and celebratory activities. For more information, watch the video posted on the Rutgers Foundation website, which describes the clinic and highlights their committed staff. You can make a donation at the Rutgers University Foundation at one.rutgers.edu.
So I think that was a really great interview. Thank you, Tara, for coming on the show
was great.
and spreading awareness.
Yeah, very informational, and I love that they're doing more than one event. It's not just like a one.
It's not just a
time.
one and done. It's a whole week, and it's really great that there's a month dedicated to domestic violence awareness.
It's crazy. I actually know a few people, not so much that have combated domestic violence, but sexual assault.
Oh, yeah.
Which I feel like it's all under the same kind of umbrella of just things you shouldn't do to another person.
Things you shouldn't do to another human being.
Just out of respect, and it's been really hard to not only speak to them because they didn't want to speak,
Yeah.
but when they spoke to me as a student, they were a little more open to doing it. So that's why I think Rutgers No More is so impactful, because when you talk to someone that's your same age, it's a little different, you know?
It's definitely easier if you're talking to a peer than if you're talking to a total stranger who might be older than you and might not 100%, you might not feel entirely comfortable telling them your story.
Exactly.
So right now we're going to check out The Fly with Chloe Cooper on What's on Our UTV.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of What's on Our UTV. I'm your host, Chloe Cooper, and I'm here to let you know about all the great movies we have playing on our UTV for the month of October. How would you react if you watched yourself slowly start to turn into a fly? For Jeff Goldblum's character, Seth Brundle, this wacky transformation becomes a reality in the 1986 science fiction horror film, The Fly. At a Meet the Press event, brilliant scientist Seth Brundle meets Veronica Quaife, a science journalist. Seth takes Veronica back to the warehouse that he uses as both his home and his laboratory. He shows her a project that he thinks will change the world, a set of telepods that allows instantaneous teleportation of an object from one pod to another. Seth convinces Veronica to keep the project a secret, and in exchange, she can get the exclusive rights to the story. Veronica agrees and begins to document his work. Seth and Veronica start to date, and after spending their first night together, Seth is inspired and decides to reprogram the telepod. Seth wants to celebrate his inspiration with Veronica, but she abruptly leaves without telling Seth why. Seth begins drinking to cope with the idea that Veronica is rekindling her romance with her ex-boyfriend. Drunk and jealous, Seth teleports himself, unaware that a common housefly has slipped inside the transporting pod. Fast forward a little to Seth and Veronica rekindling their romance when Veronica begins to point out various physical changes to Seth, including increased strength and stamina, growing mania, and strange hairs growing out of a wound on his back. Weeks later, Seth begins to believe that he is becoming a hybrid creature. Now seriously disfigured, Seth is displaying fly-like characteristics and savage impulses. With a series of life-changing moments occurring while he is fly-like, Seth doesn't know how much longer he can live like this, and he begs Veronica to shoot him and end his suffering.
Got into the transmitter pod with me that first time when I was alone. Don't go back to it. It could be contagious.
I'm afraid!
Don't be afraid!
No. Be afraid. Be very afraid.
Help me. Please, help me.
But will Veronica actually shoot him? All I can say is I'm glad I'm not Seth Brundle. Be sure to catch The Fly on channel 27.1. Students should also be aware that RUTV is participating in a one-year pilot program with HBO, Cinemax, and Encore to bring the newest and most popular movies to Rutgers students. Head to channel 3.1 for HBO, 3.2 for HBO 2, 6.1 for HBO S, 6.2 for Cinemax, 8.1 for Encore, and 8.2 for Encore C. For more information about all things playing on RUTV, head to rutv.rutgers.edu or follow us on Twitter and on Facebook. For What's on RUTV, I'm Chloe Cooper.
Well, that looks vile.
And it is, because I've seen that whole movie, and just like his transition into becoming a fly is disgusting. Like parts of his body like melt off. It's,
Yeah, I've never seen it before, but I just saw that little clip, and
you should definitely watch it.
I'm a little nauseous. Yeah. Oh, now I will. Now that I've gotten over the nausea, like it's fine. I'm gonna be.
It's just
fine.
too early for all those.
It's too early for that, but.
All right, Rutgers. Well, that'll be it for today's episode.
So for more events happening this week, you can go to getinvolved.rutgers.edu or ruevents.rutgers.edu.
You can follow us on Facebook by searching RU Network, or follow us on Twitter by searching @Wake Up Rutgers.
Yes, you can. And don't forget to tune in on Monday with hosts Olivia Cruiser and Joey Lupo.
Yes. say hi to them. And before we go, we'd like to thank Tara for joining us. Thank you so much, Tara, for being here.
Yes, thank you so much, Tara. And I'm Kim Bollard. Have a great day, Rutgers, and we'll see you next week.